6 of the morning, entered through a crack beside the door, turning all the dust to diamonds, scattered softly on the floor. You were sleeping by the window, one hand resting on your cheek, and the whole world felt so fragile. I was scared to even breathe. There were no grand declarations, no forever in the air, just the sound of distant traffic and sunlight in your hair. And I remember thinking, if happiness exists, maybe it looks like this: a quiet room, a sleepy smile, a moment no one else would notice, but somehow stays for miles. The coffee cooled between my fingers while the morning drifted on. Birds were writing little poems in a language made of song. You opened your eyes slowly, like the sky becoming blue, and for a second all creation seemed to begin with you. And I remember thinking, if heaven has a door, it can't be much more than light through old curtains, and your voice saying my name, turning ordinary mornings into something I can't explain. One day we'll both be older, different streets, different skies, but I believe some moments never truly say goodbye. They just become the heartbeat of every year that follows. And if the world keeps changing, if the seasons come and go, I'll still return to that morning where the curtains turn to gold, where nothing extraordinary happened, and yet it became the most beautiful thing I ever got to hold. Moonlight falling through the curtains, drawing silver on the floor. I can hear the city breathing somewhere far beyond the door. There's a picture on the table of the day we almost missed. Now I keep it like a secret, folded softly in my chest. And when the world gets loud, I close my eyes and see you standing in the quiet, like a song the night would sing, like a little piece of heaven hidden in the ordinary things. And with love. The coffee's getting colder, but I don't really mind. I've been lost inside the memories you left behind. Every word you ever whispered still lingers in the air, like a feather drifting slowly through a dream that's almost there. Every little moment still feels brand new. Somehow you're standing in the quiet, like a song the night would sing, like a little piece of heaven hidden in the ordinary things. And I don't need the stars tonight to light the sky above, 'cause your smile already glows enough to fill this room with love. Maybe love is not a fire, maybe love is candlelight, soft enough to calm the darkness, gentle enough to stay all night. You're standing in the quiet, like the moon behind the clouds, turning all my restless thoughts into something calm somehow. And I don't need forever now, or promises from above, 'cause this moment here beside you already feels like love. The moon slips through the curtains, and the night keeps humming low. Lavender skies and your sleepy smile, that's enough for me tonight. There's a light upon your window, soft as falling evening rain. I watch you dancing on the curtains, calling out my name again. The world outside is getting sleepy, streetlights glowing one by one, and somehow all my restless thoughts fade away when you are home. Nothing has to be said, the silence says enough. You are the quiet in the evening, the warmth inside my cup of tea, the gentle light that stays awake when all the stars forget to be. And every little ordinary moment feels beautiful somehow, when I'm sitting here beside you, listening to the quiet now. The clock is moving almost slowly, like it doesn't want to leave. Moonlight settles on your shoulders, like a dream too soft to keep. You smile without a single reason, and I find myself smiling too. Funny how the smallest things always lead me back to you. The night night grows deeper still, but my heart feels light. You are the quiet in the evening, the warmth inside my cup of tea, the gentle light that stays away when all the stars forget to be. And every little ordinary moment feels beautiful somehow when I'm sitting here beside you, listening to the quiet now. No fireworks above us, no castles in the sky, just your hand resting near mine and the moon passing by. Maybe love is simply this. You are the quiet in the evening, the calm that settles over me, like the last page of a favorite book, or the sound of distant waves at sea. And if tomorrow comes too quickly and steals tonight somehow, I'll remember how it felt to be here with you now. The light on your window, the moon in your eyes, and the peaceful little world we found tonight.
The kettle sings a little melody while midnight settles in. A sleepy moon hangs quietly above the rooftops and the wind. You sit across the room from me, wrapped inside your favorite blue, and somehow all the noise outside feels very far from me and you. The night is slow, the lights are low, and everything feels right. Like a cup of moonlight resting in my hands, you make the ordinary feel more beautiful than planned. And every little glance you give leaves a sparkle in the air, like a gentle dream that chose to stay right here. The curtains sway so lazily, the radio hums low. 1,000 tiny moments pass, too precious not to know. Your laughter falls so softly, like petals drifting through the room, and every second feels wrapped up in silver light and bloom. No need for perfect words, no need for grand designs, just this quiet little world and your hand close to mine. Like a cup of moonlight resting in my hands, you make the ordinary feel more beautiful than planned. And every little like a gentle dream that chose to stay right here. Maybe happiness is smaller than we thought it'd be. Maybe it's just sharing silence with somebody who sees every part of who you are and loves it naturally. Like a cup of moonlight shining through the dark, you leave tiny constellations scattered through my heart. And if the morning finds us before we're ready for goodbye, I'll keep this little feeling safe inside. The tea grows cold, the moon drifts by, but your smile still warms the night.
I found a little paper star inside a book you gave to me, pressed between the faded pages like a tiny memory. The evening paints the walls in gold. The room is quiet as can be, and somewhere in the gentle dark, your voice still drifts to me. The world feels softer when I think of you. Like paper stars above my bed, you light the corners of my head. Tiny pieces of your love floating where my daydreams rest. And every little thing you are feels warmer than the summer air. Like a song I didn't know I needed until I heard it there. The rain is tapping on the glass in its slow and sleepy way, while moonlight settles on the floor where shadows softly play. I read your old messages again and smile at every line.
smallest words can stay for such a long time. The night grows deeper, but my heart stays bright, like paper stars above my bed. You light the corners of my head, tiny pieces of your love, floating where my daydreams rest. And every little thing you are feels warmer than the summer air, like a song I didn't know I needed until I heard it there. Some people chase the morning sun, some people search the sea, but all I ever needed was the peace you bring to me, like paper stars above my bed, still shining when the day has fled, keeping all my sweetest thoughts safe inside their gentle threads. And if the sky forgets its stars, or winter hides the spring, I'll still have your quiet love wrapped around everything. Paper stars, golden light, you crossing softly through my mind tonight.
The evening wears a lavender glow as the daylight fades away. You're drawing little hearts on paper while the record softly plays. The room is filled with quiet moments, floating gently through the air. And every time you look my way, I forget that anyone else is there. The world keeps spinning fast, but somehow we move slow. Under lavender skies, I find a little peace in your eyes. pages. Your sweater falls around your shoulders, the way the evening wraps the town. Outside the streetlights start to shimmer like tiny stars drifting down. We don't talk about tomorrow. We don't need to make a plan. Tonight is just a quiet promise resting softly in our hands. The clock forgets to matter when you're sitting next to me. Under lavender skies, I find a little peace in your eyes, like the moon finding its place in the calm. Some loves arrive like thunder, bright and impossible to miss. But you came like the evening slowly, and I loved you before I noticed it. Under lavender skies, everything feels warm and right, like a melody half remembered, returning with the night. And if the stars should disappear and leave the heavens bare, I'd still have all the light I need whenever you are there. Lavender skies and your sleepy smile, that's enough for me.